Welcome to the main series of War and Order. We're going to do two things in today's episode. First thing is, what is the mission that's going on? We have a new week, we have a new mission week, we have a new month, and that's the other thing we'll be doing later on in this episode. But what is the mission? Well, let's see. Let's go in here and see what it is. It is, first mission of the week, is attack monsters. Now, we're going to do a lot of it right now. I have the spreadsheet up to say how many we need to do. I figure in this account, because this is the main series, if we do the videos in, it just started about maybe 3 hours ago. I figured we'd get some of it done, like halfway maybe. So then tomorrow night, tomorrow, because as of right now, it is still February 1st. So it is the 1st of February, about to be February 2nd. In the game, technically, it is February 2nd, but in real life, it's only February 1st, because they're of the time thing. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, and then the other thing we're going to do is we're going to delete all of our mails and all that kind of stuff. That's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to go ahead and delete all of these attack monster things, because I'm going to be attacking monsters. And I'm going to also reset our mine right now. So, and then if I go in here, you can see it says, well, technically it's still, I think 11 o'clock is when it technically goes to the second day in this game. Technically it says the first still. I don't know where it goes to the second. But it is attack monsters, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to attack our monsters right now. We're going to enable the 5th March for the week. We're going to use that 5th March in March. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a good amount of these attacks. Okay. So yeah, that's the first thing that we're going to be doing. Yeah, we're not upgrading anything, because we're going to be doing the barracks, the next barracks size, and we don't need to do that right now off the bat. We will go ahead and donate to our alliance, and we'll attack the other monster that we have. See something. How much so 8, we need 20 million. Okay. So we need 20 million more of stone. So, yeah. Not much. That's only 20 million. These things going on. This can be deleted. There's nothing there, right? Alright. Yeah. So we're gonna do. Maybe we'll just do 2 attacks. I was thinking about doing at least a halfway. That'd be this first 100 attack, and then another 100, and then another 100. I really want to do it, but I really don't want to. I gotta do other accounts still. I'm still deleting mail, getting everything ready for the new month. Which I guess we could start now. Because it's gonna take a little bit of time for that to go in and out. So we are doing attacking monsters, so I'm just gonna take that stuff off so we can talk about, what we've gathered this past, in January. Now, February is a shorter month, okay? Just so you know, February is a lot shorter month than January is. Now, overall, we gathered somewhat more than my guide series, but not really. I talked about that in the guide series. Anyway, so just so you know, the 2 gather events were on the 5th, 18th, and the 19th. 18th is when it started, and the 19th was when it finished off. So again, as you can see here, on the 5th, there's a lot of researchers gathered. Again, all marches, all 5th, no percent loss. I don't know what we gathered in total, but we did gather all the points that we need. And then we didn't do that much gathering besides that time. We did a little bit on the 12th. a little bit of stone, a little bit of iron. Again, on the 13th, we did a little bit more. A lot more than I expected. At 13th, we did a lot of gathering. Um, get out of here, YouTube. And then on the 14th, we did a little bit more. Again, took a little time. So in the gather event, first 5 stone, or first iron, then stone, then wood, then food, and then a little bit of extra. Like I said, I always do extra just to get the, enough points that we need to get the mission done. So that's what that extra is. And then, 20, yeah, so that was it. Basically, after this time here, we didn't gather anything. Okay, there was nothing to gather. I mean, we did this gather here for a mission. I think it was the face invasion mission that was going on, so we had to gather a little bit here and a little bit here, but that's about it. And that's all we gathered for the month until, like I said, today when we just reset it. So overall, we gathered 3,286,500 of food. Not bad for the first month of the month. And then with wood, it was 2,919,100. With stone was 1,082,400. And iron was 329,100. So again, if you compare it to the guide series, which I did do the video, you can see that the iron and the stone and iron were mixed. You know, in this series we got more stone, and the other one we got more iron. So just a little bit, a little different than the other series, but not by much. And again with food, the wood food was a little bit more. But that was about it. Um, yeah. So before we end the episode, we will delete these messages. So I just want to quickly do that video and show you what we did. And now you can see that those first 5 attacks are done. There's some other mission going on. You get these mobile order things. I'm not sure what that is. So I guess what we'll do is we'll do the next 10, the next 5. We'll conclude that as an episode for you got it, attack monsters, okay? And then I'm gonna send them out together. I just don't want to do a long video. I mean, I have a whole day to do this, and tomorrow when I get home from work, which will be on the 2nd, because this will go to Tuesday night. And Tuesday night, I do have a hockey game, so I won't. I will be able to do it after the game. Obviously, I won't be available during the game, but after the game, it's hockey. It's senior night. So after that game, I will, jump on and get started. I might even consider maybe sending them out to gather before the mission starts, just in case it is gather. Then I have a little bit of a boost, a little bit of a little bit of a head start per se. So I'm gonna speed these guys up just a little bit here, just to get them back a little bit sooner. But yeah, so if it is gather on Tuesday night, because that's the next mission day, we will go ahead and I will, maybe before you go out to the game, I'll just send it out to gather full percentage or whatever I want, and just get that going. Or I could wait until the mission starts, but, I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna be a toss-up. What I want to do. There's our first 100. So this first 100, so we'll need to do 60 more attacks, I believe, in total. So that's again every 3 or 4 hours going into an attacking. So this first 10 that we just did is going to be 83,200 points. That's how many points we'll have. So it's not a lot, but again, the mission just started, so we should, as long as I keep on, attacking the monsters, even at, later on tonight, do another attack before I go to bed, maybe, we should be good. I mean, honestly, if I can do another attack before the night's over, that'd be ideal. But like I said, after I do these attacks, I'm gonna send them together. So when they get back, I'll do some more attacking, do more gathering, do more attacking, because I want to see if I can gather more resources than I did in this last month. Again, February is a shorter month. There's only 28 days. In January, there was 31. So it's, a little less. And granted, yes, I am starting a little bit late with the gathering because it took me a little longer to gather all, do the reporting. It took me, I think about 10 to 12 minutes per account. So it took me a little longer to actually track everyone. But, it just is what I have to do. So once these guys are done attacking, they'll come back, and then I'll send them out together, and then we'll delete our gathered reports, and that will be the episode at that point. Like I said, it's pretty simple attack monsters. Recruiting is very easy to do. As you notice, I have everything ready to go. Upgrade buildings, I have one building I'm going to upgrade, and that's the barracks to the next level. So if that's the mission, I'm going to just do it in the video when we have that time comes. It could be Tuesday, it could be, it could be any day that we have missions. So Tuesday night will be the next mission day. Um, so, it's just a 2-day mission. Now, if I don't get it done, guys, I'm sorry, but I'm a busy person, you know what I mean? With, 13 accounts in this one realm, and then I got the 3 in other realms. I have 16 accounts total. So, for mission weeks, if I can get it done, I will. I'm going to try to get at least this account done, and then the guide series done if I can. That one is already done the first 10 as well. So everyone right now, as of right now, has done the first 10 attacks. And then I send them out together because I really want to get more gathering going. It is a new month. I can start gathering and get as many materials as I need, Because I do want to upgrade that castle. The castle walls. The castle. At some point this year. I didn't do it during Christmas because I didn't have the materials. So I need to get about another 20 million. Now, and I talked about this in the past. If you just gather stone, you can get about 1 million a day. Over 5 days, that's 5 million. But we also need to keep in mind that we have to upgrade buildings as well. So we're going to be using some of those resources that we are gathering to upgrade buildings. So, there's only 4 more buildings that we can upgrade at 5 million. So even if we do, we have a 5 million or 10 million in there already. That's two more barracks, pretty much. So we need to continue getting stone and iron to be able to keep up with the upgrading. We have 10 million in there, and then we have another 8. So we have enough. Yeah, we have 18 million. Yeah, 18. We need 28 to do that castle. So we have 8. So we need at least another 20 million, like I said. So, and then we have enough of that. So we're really it's just that. So there's our first stage done already. Delete that message. So our first stage is now done. If I go into our attack monster area here, there's a few things we need to get here too. Okay, and then we got that. Okay, and we got this. Which we got a few things in here. And there should be one more. Oh, this thing here. Left. So if I go in here, you can see we are 83,000 or 83,200 power point value. So that's our first 10 done. And I'm not going to heal the units up. I'm just going to leave them injured. Like I said, you can see there's all of our attacks there. So yeah, everyone is attacked pretty much their first 2 groups here. So attack monsters underway. Like I said, we'll continue to attack those monsters throughout the day, and even on Tuesday, if I can't get them all done tomorrow night, I'll do them on Tuesday before I go to the game, because I do have a game on Tuesday night. It is senior night for the hockey team, so as you know, I'll probably be live streaming that game. So if you do want to come out and support the bees, that's what you can do. Um, I have nothing tomorrow night, so I should be able to get most of the attacks done by using the auto attack feature that I use. Is I go to one account, I attack the 10 or the 5. I go to the next account, attack the next 10. The next, I just go around in a loop and attack the monsters, and they all pretty much do 27s, I believe. Um, our guide series does 26s, and everyone else does 15s. Our new account, I think, does 21s or 22s, something like that. But yeah. So right off the bat, we're gonna look for if I can find, yeah. All right, we're gonna go for some lower levels here. Okay, as we are doing this, I'm going to say goodbye to these messages. Like I said, we already went through that stuff, so we're going to delete those messages. They're gone forever, and then we'll go ahead and start gathering. Okay, I'll go for some iron. I mean, I'd rather go for stone, but if I can't find stone, I'll go for some iron. Oh, here's a little, well, I got one more that I can do, and that's gonna be right there for 4. So like I said, and I might even do this for gather too, and just gather like any percentage, even for the mission. It might be cool to see if I can do it with just gathering what's nearby, because then they don't take 5 to 7 minutes to get out there and get back. I mean, obviously they're gonna be around the base area, and they're only taking maybe an hour or two to gather, which would be, I think, better, ideal to gather nearby than far, far away. I don't know. We'll see. Because like I said, there's gonna be take 3 or 4 hours a piece. So, and then when they get back, I will do more attacking monsters and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, you can see if you exit back out and come back out, it says, okay, this will be back in an hour and a half, hour and a half, hour and 4. And these two over here, I'll be back in 3 hours because they're a level 4. So, but I think that is gonna do it. For this video. Hopefully February is a good month. We'll see what we do in this month. So off the top of my head, I don't know what we're gonna do. Obviously we have the mission week this week. The only game I have this week is on Tuesday, and that's when this switches over to the next mission. So like I said, I'm gonna try gather. It's gonna be a little difficult to do during the week because of work. Maybe it'll be last mission of the week, on Friday to Saturday. If that's the case, I'll definitely be able to get it done because I'm usually home on the weekends. Um, Unless I do a stream, which I haven't done a stream in a while. I mean, like Minecraft stream, or any other streams I do. Sports streams I've been doing regularly. Those will be ending as soon as I don't have any games, which is soon. So yeah. So hopefully you enjoyed the 1 hour video for today. We'll be back on Tuesday night to either show you what we did or start the next mission. And if it is gather on Tuesday night, I might just do it, get it started, and then come back on Wednesday and show you what we've done. So just so you know, I'm gonna try to do some extra videos this week too. Even I should have time to do extra videos like War and Order, or like Minecraft videos, War, Minecraft, maybe some Supermarket Simulator video, maybe a live stream possibly of that as well. So we'll see what we're gonna do this week. But like I said, that is gonna do it for today's video of Attack Monsters, which is the first mission of the week, and then cleaning out our emails. Until the next video here on the channel, I'm gonna say what I normally say in my videos, and that is bye bye for Now,